Hello, my people. Today is yet another crazy day when it comes to the transfer market. I wanted my last video, immediately I uploaded the last video. Within 5 minutes, there were breaking news everywhere. And I have to come your way again. And this is why I asked you to subscribe to this channel so that you'll be hearing every news. It doesn't matter when, what time. So long as it's a breaking news, I'm willing, I'm ready to come your way. Listen to me carefully. What is happening right now in the transfer market is just as crazy as anything you can think of. Michael Olise. Today is Thursday. Today has been yet another day of twists and turns in the transfer window. Following news that Lewis Hall was closing in on £25 million move to Newcastle. That issue is still at stake. We have not finished dealing with that issue yet. Now listen to this now. Crystal Palace star Michael Olise has today signed a new contract in South London, despite appearing close to joining Mauricio Pochettino's side. The deal put an end to Chelsea's pursuit, leaving them forced to redirect their focus elsewhere. The player that we have every agreement with, we thought medicals, we are just preparing for medicals for today. If you listen to my last two videos, it's as if Chelsea was so close that we heard for the past 3 days that Crystal Palace says we are not happy the way Chelsea approached the issue, the transfer issue from the very beginning, which I stated in my last video. Now, in the last 5 minutes, what we are hearing is that Crystal Palace hurriedly prepared a contract, a fresh contract, and the player signed it. My goodness. My goodness. The deal put to an end to Chelsea's pursuit, leaving them forced to redirect their focus elsewhere. That is it. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Now it's coming up that Nottingham Forest Brennan Johnson is the latest name linked with a move to Stamford Bridge. The Wales international has been on Tottenham and West Ham's radar this summer, with the Reds valuing him at around £45 million. Around £45 million. Now we need to shift our focus. But I also want to let you understand, even though we are looking at Brennan Johnson from Nottingham Forest, I think we rather have to shift our focus now to Mohamed Kudus. He was, first of all, on our radar. Mohamed Kudus and Czechia. We need to shift our focus there right now because as it stands, West Ham are in the process of agreeing a deal with Mohamed Kudus. Nothing has been signed yet. Nothing has been agreed on yet. It is better Chelsea move straight away to Mohamed Kudus instead of Johnson that we are talking about here right now to start a new deal or fresh deal. It's better we move in straight away for Kudus or Czechia. These two players were already on our radar from the very beginning. It will not be a news that Chelsea will go in and swap that deal and hijack that deal from West Ham. It will not be a news. You can never tell what is happening right now. In this season, this transfer market is just becoming unbecoming. As Olise's deal is over, let's just shift our attention to Brennan Johnson. I'm aware from my research, he's a very good player. He's a very good player. And Chelsea are discussing a potential swap with Trevor Chalobah. In fact, according to sources, the discussion began from last week about a potential swap with Trevor Chalobah. The discussion started last week to get Brennan Johnson from Nottingham Forest. I don't have much information about this particular player, but my personal opinion is that as it stands right now, it's better Chelsea move swiftly. Swiftly to who? To Mohamed Kudus. Let's just get that deal done once and for all. Let's get it done once and for all. Chelsea can still hijack that deal. It's never too late. Chelsea can just do that now. Palace were considering reporting Chelsea for their approach for Olise before he signed the new deal. Just imagine. So whilst we were hoping that this day was almost true, there was another thing going on behind the scene. No wonder the news we heard earlier on today were that there were disparities that Chelsea was trying to resolve with Crystal Palace. Right now, Michael Olise has penned a new deal, a new contract with Crystal Palace. It's rather unfortunate. It is rather unfortunate. It is unfortunate. Elsewhere, reports in Spain have suggested that Chelsea remain interested in Barcelona GM Gavi. Sports report that while a move at this stage is unlikely given the player's desire to remain in Barcelona and that he is contracted to the club until 2026, there is a worriness that lack of playing time could frustrate him and make him to join Chelsea. That is another news. Don't go anywhere. That is certainly promises to be yet another busy day in West London. I'm assuring you, stay glued because there might be more news coming up later in the night, and I'll surely come your way. But your breaking news right now is that Michael Olise, new contract with Crystal Palace, and Chelsea now have to look elsewhere. Shalom and peace.